Welcome back to Southwest History, where America's oldest legends are still being written in the sand. In our last two chapters, we followed blood-stained treasure maps, mysterious deaths, and the rise of the legend known as the Lost Dutchman Mine. If you missed parts 1 or 2, tap the iCard above to get the full story from the beginning. Today, we return to the Superstition Mountains, where bodies keep turning up and the gold remains hidden. Thank you for joining your history, Frontiersman Romont. For more Southwest lost gold and treasure tales, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for further history tales. Hit the notification bell if you would like to help support my time and channel. Hit the super thanks heart icon at the bottom of the video and contribute. This is very helpful. Relax and enjoy. In June 1947, James A. Cravey tried something no other Dutchman hunter had done. He flew into the mountain by helicopter. Dropped near LaBarge Canyon, he was confident he'd hike out with gold. But weeks passed, and Cravey never returned. His campsite was found intact. But in February, they found him. A skeleton tied up in a bloodied blanket, his head 30 feet away. The coroner ruled no foul play, though many weren't convinced. Then came a flood of disappearances. Dr. John Burns found shot. Joseph Kelly found near Weaver's Needle with a bullet in the skull called accidental. 2 California boys vanished without a trace. And Charles Massey shot cleanly between the eyes. All ruled accidents. By 1956, a missing Brooklyn man was found dead, his revolver under his body. Verdict: suicide. But locals whispered something darker, something watching from the cliffs. In 1958, a lonely campsite was discovered north of the mountain. Blood-stained blankets, a Geiger counter, cooking tools, torn letters. No person, no explanation. The following year turned deadly. 2 men, Stanley Hernandez and Benjamin Ferreira, thought they'd found the jackpot, but it was pyrite, fool's gold. Then Ferreira was dead, killed by Hernandez. A fight over fantasy, not fortune. Robert Street Marie tried to drill straight through Weaver's Needle. He was murdered. His killer, Edward Piper, died 2 months later of a sudden ulcer. Another conflict. Laverne Rowley was shot by Ralph Thomas. Self-defense, the report said. But the dust only covers so much. Soon after, hikers found a headless skeleton near a cliff. It was an Austrian student. 5 days later, another body. Cause unknown. Then came more. A buried prospector shot in the back. The mountain's death toll was rising, and the Dutchman's gold remained untouched. March 1961. Another body. Bullet wounds. Ruled a suicide. Then, in the fall, Jay Clapp, gone. A prospector who had worked those hills for 15 years. He vanished in July. They searched for weeks. Nothing. 3 years later, his headless skeleton was finally found. Others followed. Vance Bacon fell from a cliff. Some said they heard rifle fire. The Cremus brothers, found dead at the base of a mountain. No survivors. An elderly couple murdered in their car. A prospector crushed by a falling boulder. A gunshot wound in 1976. Another in 77. Manuel Valdez, murdered in 1978. By 1980, even the skeletons were starting to pile up. Rick Finning's remains were found, one more story without an ending. And yet, people kept coming. In 1984, longtime seeker Walt Gassler finally reached the end of his trail, dead, alone in the superstitions, but in his pack, ore that matched what Jacob Waltz once carried. But if the superstitions don't contain gold-bearing rock, where did it come from? Was it all planted? Was it the lost treasure of the Aztecs? Or is this just the desert's longest-running ghost story? Dozens have claimed to find the mine, only to lose it again. The most found and lost mine in American history, some call it. Even now, it draws seasoned adventurers, hobbyists, and conspiracy theorists, each convinced they're the one who will crack the code. But there's a catch. The range is now a federal wilderness. Even if you found the gold, you couldn't keep it. Maybe by gold fever, maybe by madness, maybe by the ghosts of the countless who never came back. Is it a curse, a con, or the desert's cruelest riddle? No one really knows. But each time someone disappears in those red cliffs, the legend gets stronger. From ancient warnings to bullet-ridden skeletons, the legend of the Lost Dutchman is more than just a story. It's a body count. If this series pulled you in, smash that like button, subscribe to Southwest History, and ring the bell, because we've got more legends from the American West coming soon. And if you've got a theory of your own, drop it in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp and don't follow ghost trails.